Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Fpl Elma, and today I'm going to be going through my GW29 Free Hit Draft. I know most of you are prepared for GW29. We have had 2 weeks to prepare because of international break, which interfered with the Premier League for a while. And I hope you've all had a well-deserved rest and are ready to get back into Game 29, which is a massive fixture. So before we get into that, if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe. And if you enjoy the content, make sure you leave a like. It really helps out the channel. So without wasting any much time, let's get into it. So first we're going to start off with the goalkeeper and defender. So we're going to having Steele in there, who's been playing of late due to the fallout, I think, with Sanchez and the new manager for Brighton. So Steele has had to step up for 3.9 million. I think it's a big steal. So I think that's someone I'll be looking at if I was using my free hit. Then you have Ariola there as well, who's the keeper for West Ham. So we're still awaiting news for Fabianski's injury. But for now, Ariola is going to be there because Fabianski is out for some while. So it's one thing to look at. But if Fabianski is fit, I'll advise just putting in Fabianski instead of Ariola there. And then to the defenders, we have Trippier, 6.1 million. I all know Trippier has been really good for Newcastle. With he's on all set pieces. I think that's very vital for FPL. I think he's very vital to having your team. Then you have Chilwell, who's looked really good since Chelsea changed their formation and is operating more attacking wise. So I think it's a very decent option to have. Then you have Mings, 4.3 million, just an enabler for the team. But I don't think you need an enabler because this team will leave you with 1 million in the bank, which can increase your flexibility depending on the your team value. But according to mine, there's going to be 1 million left, so you can be able to use that. So we have Mings, who had a very decent game 28, and Aston Villa have looked really good since getting the new manager. And Mings has also looked very decent as well, and is a threat from set pieces. So that's one main reason why he's in the team. Then you have Shaw from United. United have looked really good defensively. Shaw is on some of the set pieces for the team, and I think it's very vital to how United play. So that's why he's there as well. Then you have Estupinan as well in the team. Estupinan has been really good for Brighton, getting those attacking returns, and has been good down that left side. He can also play the right side, as we saw in the Carabao, the FA Cup. He played right back and he was really good. So he can play both sides. So I think that's why he's a very decent option to have in there as well. Then for the other considerations, you're looking at closing gaps in your mini leagues. You can look at Trent, 7.3 million. I know they have a very hard Game 29 fixture, but you never know what might happen. They've already beaten Man City, and Chelsea are all over the place at the moment. So that's one person I'd look at if you're trying to catch up in some of the leagues as a very major differential. And then we can move on to the midfielders, where I've gone for Mohamed Salah. We all know that Salah has been very poor this season. He's been touch and go during the season. Not many people are going to put their trust in him. I think that's a very good reason to go for him. Just the same as Trent. If you want to catch up on those mini leagues, you can look at him. And also, there are no other decent midfielder that you'd look at apart from him. And I think he's a very good option. You can go for him as well. He's a very decent option just to have there. And Salah, when he gets the chance, can be able to score. Then you have Maddison. I know Leicester have been very poor this season, but with Maddison, you're guaranteed he's on set pieces as well. He's the main spark for Leicester if they want to stay up in the league. And I think his goals are going to be vital once he starts scoring. I think he's a decent option to have. Then we have Mitoma. We all know Mitoma has been very good this season so far. And I think it's been very vital to how Brighton are playing, especially on that left side with him and Estupinan with that combination. And I think it's a very decent option to have in there. He wins penalties a lot as well because of his tricky feet. So I think he's a very decent option for those assist points as well, and he scores a lot of goals. I think I'd go for him as well. Then you have Bruno, who has been really good for United. I think he's been a very decent player for United, getting those assists and also scoring some goals here and there. And also is part of some set pieces for the team. And the main reason he's also on penalties. And I think that's the main reason people are going to be going for him. Actually, this double game just gives the double chance for getting a penalty, and him scoring both of them is very high. So that's why Bruno is there. And his his friend there, Marcus Rashford, who's taken a break from the national break to rest. So I'm sure he's going to be coming back with all guns blazing. Also someone I'd be looking at. He's been very good for United, the player in form so far. So I'd definitely bring him into the team. Then for my other considerations, there we have McAllister there, 5.5 million. He's on penalties for Brighton, and I think that's a very vital part of this game 29 to have a lot of penalty takers, because you don't know what might happen. And so McAllister, if you're short on funds, you can look at McAllister to replace one of your big hitters and maybe improve on another position in your team. And then to finish off the free hit team, we can go to the forward. They're going to be having Danny Ings there at 6.4 million. He's been really good for West Ham since he's signed there. He's been scoring a lot of goals, getting a lot of assists. You all know Danny Ings is a threat in front of goal. And I think West Ham have the easiest fixtures on paper for Game Week 29. The double game week, they have the easiest fixtures. So I think I'll look to put in as many West Ham people as I can. But for now, as you can see, I have Areola and Ings, and I think I'm maybe content with that. Ings scoring a lot of goals, and I hope he's going to do it in this double game week as well. Then you have Havertz there as well. He's been really good, and as we all know, as I've mentioned, he's on penalties as well, and that's why I think he's very vital. Chelsea have get a lot of penalties, and I think Havertz is going to be scoring them. I know he missed one in the Champions League, but he retook it and scored it. So I think it's a very decent option to have. Also, then the other player you could look at is Watkins. As I mentioned, Aston Villa have been looking really good. Especially Watkins has been looking very bright in front of goal, and I hope that he can be able to impress in this double game week. Then the other consideration, we have Joe Felix, who's also been looking very good for Chelsea. The problem with Chelsea players is they are not playing well, but the attackers I think are playing really well. Maybe the defense is the shaky part, but the attackers have it. Felix scoring really well. And so that is the free hit team for game week 29. So the way you want to start the team depends on you. The 11 you want to pick is going to be dependent on you. So that's the team I'm going to be putting out, and you can decide who you want to start. It's just a draft. Things might change, so make sure that you make your own decisions as well on the team. So just to help you guys out in deciding who to pick. So with that, I'd like to thank you all guys for watching. If you've enjoyed the content, make sure you like the video, and I'll see you all guys later. Bye bye.